welcome to my channel. My name is Ondi and I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. You guys make my day with all your comments and all your views. Thank you so much. It's so good to be back in this content world, and thank you. So guys, I did put a question up on Instagram and Facebook asking you what are your pigmentation and sensitive skincare issues, and I thought I'd receive 3 questions. Instead, I received loads and loads. So your girl is barefaced today, as you can tell, because I wanted this to be a very authentic sort of review, and I wanted to actually show you what I am going through and what you could possibly fix, etc. My resume, essentially. But before I start, I just wanted to give everyone like a brief summary of what pigmentation is, where it comes from, how we can treat it, what are the causes, etc. From the questions, I got the feeling that a lot of people possibly don't even know what it is. They can't differentiate between dark spots from acne scarring to melasma to pigmentation. So there was a whole lot of controversy and questions with regarding pigmentation. So that's exactly what I want to clear up now, and obviously tell you my little secret to what I use. So basically what pigmentation is it's uneven skin tone, okay? It's also described as dark spots or spots that are visible on your face due to sun exposure or even hormones. So basically pigmentation can come at any time in your life, specifically obviously in your adult years, and because it is a genetic predisposition, it is probably going to come with hormone imbalances as well. You can get pigmentation through sun exposure. You can even get pigmentation through products you use. So it's very important for you to know what skincare products to use. If you don't know what skincare products to use, this might be a problem, because whatever skincare range you're using could possibly be burning you, could possibly be causing this hyperpigmentation on your skin or even your dark spots. Having said that, a lot of people can't differentiate between acne scarring and actual pigmentation. So acne scarring is more a dark spot that is obviously due to inflammation from the acne area or the pimple, and that would possibly be what's causing the scarring or the skin to discolor. It's not necessarily pigmentation. So it's very important to obviously differentiate between the two or know what exactly it is. So getting professional advice, whether it be from a dermatologist or a health and skincare professional, it is important to know the difference of what exactly pigmentation is. You can literally get it anywhere. You can get it around your mouth and lip area like I have. I suffer from hyperpigmentation over here in and around my mouth area. It might not be visible, but yeah, I suffer from hyperpigmentation. And you can get something called melasma, which is a medical term for hyperpigmentation that's normally prone for pregnant women, or pregnant women basically would have it. They would have it around their cheek area. So basically it looks like a map, a pregnancy map, and obviously that's due to hormones. Now they vary from size to size, but also there's a lot of variations in terms of why you have those hormonal pigmentation marks on your face. So there are many products on the market obviously to help with this. When you're pregnant, you are quite sensitive, so you would use hydroquinone sort of base products. Hydroquinone is basically like a chemical compound that is used by doctors or healthcare professionals, specifically dermatologists, to help lighten your pigmentation mark or your melasma mark to even out your skin essentially. So when you're pregnant, you obviously are a bit sensitive to ingredients and actives and products, so you won't really use hydroquinone based products. But after your pregnancy, once you've settled in your pregnancy and you're done breastfeeding and you're full-on mom and you do suffer from pigmentation, you can undergo a full-on treatment that does involve hydroquinone. So there are many other ways as well of healing this. So if you do see a healthcare professional or a dermatologist, you could get chemical peels. Chemical peels basically help with brightening up the skin. There's also, obviously, according to your pocket, laser treatments that are also excellent for this, because that will help lighten your skin. Obviously, this doesn't happen overnight. People tend to think they get product and tomorrow they look okay. No, it's a procedure, guys. If you've had melasma or pigmentation marks for over 20 years, please understand the depth of this problem. It is not a problem that's going to be fixed tomorrow. So even if you do go for your chemical peels, please be advised, you will do a few sessions before seeing results. Even if you do go for your laser treatments, you will go for a few sessions before seeing results. So it doesn't happen overnight, and it's crucial, it's imperative that you understand that unfortunately, pigmentation is one of those skincare disorders that need time. And unfortunately, you need to understand that those disorders can possibly come back. So it might not be a permanent thing for it to go away completely, because it is a genetic predisposition. And also it is important, very important. I'm mixing imperative and important, but it is important for you to use mineral-based sunscreens, because those are normally high in zinc, and zinc is excellent for shielding your skin against any form of UV damage or sun exposure. So it's important to really, really look after your skin, guys. As cliche as it may be, even hats work. I know no one really wears a hat today, no one really carries an umbrella today, but it is important. If you're out on the beach, do your thing, it's important. And also, we have a tendency of believing that not everyone needs to use sunscreen. Everyone needs to use sunscreen. It is important. You need to use sunscreen to prevent yourself from getting these things and worsening any sort of skin disorder that you might have. So now that that's done and dusted, and I've given you a clear or slight indication or explanation of what pigmentation or melasma is, I currently, like I said, suffer from hyperpigmentation around my lip area, even on my jawline, and I've had it for a few years. I'll be honest with you, it's now in my adult years. I didn't have it before, so I have been treating it, and I'm very, very, very happy with the results. So I'm going to share with you my little secrets of what I've been using. I've been using a product from a company called Avene. Avene is a French company, and it's been in South Africa for a few years, and the product is called the D-pigment Rich. So I use the D-pigment Rich. As you can tell, I've squeezed the living daylights out of it because I'm a huge fan. So I use the D-pigment Rich specifically at night because it helps me a lot, and I find that it's more effective. And also, I do suffer from dry skin, so I am so sorry for the noise. It's my pool cleaning itself. So I do suffer from a dry skin as well, so I do find that it nourishes my skin. Also, it doesn't, you know what, it does the damn thing. Like when I sleep at night, I know for a fact that my skin is going to feel absolutely, absolutely amazing. Now, the reason why the D-pigment Rich from Avene is such a winner for me, it's because it's got a trio of actives, you know, and these trio of actives basically treat any form of pigmentation, and obviously like your mild melasma that doesn't need a doctor to see it before, or just to maintain basically. So it contains an active called melanide, which is basically a depigmenting active, and melanide is basically to even out the skin. And then it also contains another active called retinaldehyde, which is basically like a natural retinoid, or like a precursor to vitamin A. So it's like a vitamin A essentially that's going to combat all the dark spots and stop your skin from discoloring. And then it also contains another ingredient called pre-tocopherol, which is essentially a vitamin E. So the vitamin E is excellent because it's going to help fight free radicals. Free radicals is what we get from sun exposure, pollution, dirt, anything like that from outside that possibly could actually be of detriment to our skins. So this powerful antioxidant action is brilliant because it's going to prevent any form of free radicals messing up your skin, and it's obviously going to protect your skin. It is advisable to use any sort of product that has these actives with sunscreen, so I recommend that. You have to use it. Another reason why I love this D-pigment Rich is because a lot of the stuff from their range, in fact the entire range, has the Avene thermal spring water in it, which is very, very soothing and anti-irritating and anti-inflammatory. So it really does help with whatever sensitive skincare issue you might have, or even issues as well as your pigmentation or melasma that you might have. So guys, I have segmented this into 3 parts because unfortunately, like I said at the beginning, I had loads and loads of questions, so I didn't want to answer everything all at a go and bore you. So I have to segment it, and I thought, you know what, let me actually start with the pigmentation, go into acne, go into scarring, and obviously color correcting in terms of eye bags that I received. I did receive stuff in terms of eczema and sensitivity of the skin. I will share information and my knowledge on that as well. So guys, I really hope this video was helpful. Please comment on the comment section below. Let me know what more you'd want to know. Let me know if this was helpful or not. Let me know what more information you'd want to take in, and your girl will do the damn thing. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Don't also forget to press the notification bell, because your girl will be uploading more often. Thank you so much for coming to the Q Nation. I love you guys. I love you guys.